It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. Closing out the season now, Kenny, a topic that's always under debate. How important is momentum heading into the playoffs?
Well, younger teams, it helps their confidence. You know, and veteran teams, sometimes they can just turn it on when it matters.
This is what I call basketball math. Some clubs choose health over momentum, but all other things being equal, momentum matters. It's like E equals MC squared.
That's what I was
Almost exactly like that.
Yeah, and the Pythagorean theory.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
So A equals C.
No, A is greater than C.
C is greater than A.
That might be true.
I didn't think there was going to be math. Here's Kevin Harlan.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're still alive in the playoff hunt, just 2 games out of the final seed.
Kevin, in recent games, their luck has been...
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge out on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, it's hard to remember now, but Kevin Love didn't enter the league as a three-point shooter. Yet it's become a cornerstone of his game. The coaches have told him if you're a big man and you can shoot it out there, you're a valuable commodity. Kevin, he has listened, and he is indeed valuable.
Well, in this game today, it's all about court spacing, DA. Thanks for the report. One last timeout these days, both in the final 3 minutes of regulation, Brent, and overtime. Do you see any impact in close games so far with that?
Yeah, I think coaches now have to be very diligent and very selective about when it is they want to stop the game, Kevin. As you know, that timeout also allows you to advance the ball. And we saw last year with this being sort of the lab for it, many coaches who took timeouts that cost them chances on a free throw. And normally we would see the advancement of the ball. They had to go full court. So teams are still examining how they want to run the last 3 minutes, what they want to do with the timeouts, and it makes for a lot more drama if the game is closer, that's for sure.
I like having these coaches having to make big decisions like that, too.
I like it, too, because you like to see just how good the coaches are, and then how many players can carry out maybe something that has a counteraction or some kind of slip screen where they execute something that carries over from clipboard to hardwood.
So the New York starting five. Jimmy Butler is out there with the captain. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Turk. And it's Knox in at the 3 spot. Now the Knicks with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet still their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
From distance, when he gets into a rhythm early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved, particularly at the start of the game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
New York moving the ball around. Chapman, the pass to Porzingis. Chapman, that's good. Chapman's got 5.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Sexton dishes to Love. Ball's not loose. Here's Osman, defended by Butler. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Turner. Right side, Butler passes it to Chapman. Outside, Porzingis. Butler passes to Chapman. New York needs to get off a shot. Takes the 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
Why would you pass it all the way back out? That was just stupid.
Waste no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Here's Osman, led by Porzingis. Pulls up. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Yeah, a bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
Here's Knox. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And you can see that Butler is the total package. Solid at recognizing when one of his guys is open.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And Butler, something of a quirky character, has a ritual whenever he's at a grocery store of paying the person's bill behind him. Doesn't care if it's 99 cents or 2,000.
As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at New York, they continue to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Cleveland, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
It's got to be frustrating for them so far this year. Anytime it's appeared that they're ready to break out, they suffered some sort of regression and has them stuck right there in the middle of the standings.
The pass to Chapman. And that's a foul called on Ante Zizic. That is his first foul of the game. And Butler never afraid to be a little bit different, listening to country music in the locker room, much to his teammates' chagrin.
In the offseason, riding around in a van with a baby on board sticker, even though he's single with no kids, removed the rearview mirror as a symbolic reminder to never look back. This guy's special.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Timeout called, Cleveland. A post-All-Star break look now, and now the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for Cleveland.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
Here's Chapman, powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive. You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
Pass to Knox. Kicks to Turner. And here's Porzingis. Hangs. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Porzingis. And we talk so much about the offense. Porzingis gives you Brent. How about the defensive side of his game?
Well, I think he's learning a little bit more about position and space. He moves his feet decently well for his size, but he's getting a better understanding of the guys in this league that he's seeing on a nightly basis. And of course, we'll always talk about trying to gain more and more strength.
Here's Osman. Off the left rim and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Zizic kicks to Sexton. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Chapman. A 29-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Sexton with it. He's against Porzingis. And the shot is good. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Chapman, the pass to Butler. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. And the Knicks good for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Sexton kicks to Osman. Pass to Zizic. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You can see some miscommunication on the defensive end of the floor that time. No excuse for letting a player get that good a look on that possession.
Here's Chapman. He's got 7. Passes to Butler. Here's Chapman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Brent, the league is shaking things up as far as training and evaluation of referees. Do you think it'll result in getting a higher percentage of calls correct? They're pretty good as it is now.
The referees are fantastic.
They are.
And the fact that we're even having a discussion about a higher percentage of correct calls, Kevin, I would just like to have a higher percentage of correct calls for the rest of this game with you.
This guy next to me handed me this quote. It wasn't my idea. It was this guy over here.
Yeah,
He said, ask Brett about the referee.
We need the stats.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, thank you. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Jetty Austin. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Cantor's checked in.
We talk so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. This time they met in New York.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Here's Chapman. And the Knicks miss again. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Pacers in Indiana. Robinson against Porzingis. Robinson passes to Sexton. And yes, it's good. Sexton's got his first basket of the night.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Here's Chapman. For the pass to Porzingis. Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Love. The 15-footer, and it falls over the rim and in. And that's 11 points for the captain.
Just don't touch him right now, okay? You're going to burn yourself. The guy is on fire.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Love outside. Thompson outside. He kicks it to Sexton. The 11-footer rejected by Chapman.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
Over Sexton. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Cleveland. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And the biggest problem for them in that game, even as they got into foul trouble, they could just never pull back.
Yeah, they just stayed aggressive the whole way, and you love the effort, but the fouls limited what they could do with their rotations here tonight.
Porzingis inside. He's guarded by Love. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots. He's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Clarkson finds Thompson. Clarkson against Butler. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Cantor trying to free himself up, and that one's good by Butler.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Yeah, you could credit the play calling. Nothing really fancy, just imposing their will on the inside.
Outside Robinson. Now, here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Love gets it to go. The Knicks lead by 10. Here's Chapman. Kicks it to Cantor. And again, it's New York.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Maestro. That's what you call me, baby.
16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Chapman. The open look here for Sexton. It's good from the top of the key.
Really well done there.
As long as you gotta hold your position, baby.
Never in a hurry.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Chapman. He's got 11. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Chapman's got 13.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Knocked away. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Chapman.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Chapman, 13 points in the game. Pass to Knox. They grabbed their own miss.
Hey, get some, Tristan.
And from the opening
One of the
tip,
Canadian-ass
they
beers.
just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
A big A.
Here's Clarkson. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, the defense did everything in their powers to make that possession difficult. Jordan just more powerful.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Chapman the pass to Campbell. He gets it in there. 6 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Yep.
Clarkson kicks to Sexton. And a fast break now for New York. And so New York calls timeout.
Who called your football, Coach? What are you doing? What are you doing, Coach? Why are you killing me like that? Yeah. That's a nice looking Cavalier, guys.
11 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Chapman. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Throwing dimes out there. Get that shit the fuck out of there, boy. I like that. He out there distributing dimes. Just, hey, you get a dime. You get a dime. You get a dime. You know?
Tough news. Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
On their leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it. But with that comes a lot of, some people call it pressure, but a lot of responsibility is what I call it. Every night you got to show up. You have to be productive. You have to show guys even when you're hurt, you can still play. Even when you're tired, you got to go out there and do what you're supposed to do. It's fun to me. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's what he worked for, and he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Clarkson comes in for George Hill. And a new group in for the Knicks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Cantor. Porzingis comes in for Michael Beasley. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And the captain subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got the captain. Turner is up there with Porzingis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Dotson in at the 2 spot. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, the captain in the last game against the Hawks got the job done. He had 29 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, D.A. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this one.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you can try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Clarkson kicks to Love. The feed to Thompson. That shot off. Good work defensively by Turner.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Well, Greg, we know that Kevin Love is a great passer, but just how much more does that open up for his team?
I mean, his outlets get the team up and moving in terms of transition. faster than probably anyone else could. It's very hard to double Love with the ball, as his awareness and that passing that you mentioned immediately will find the open man. Love's passing alone is probably worth about 10 extra points a game for his team.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps
El
Porzingis.
Maestro.
This is a show of confidence here. This kind of possession from Porzingis, ready to shoot off the pass.
Thompson, high post. Over in the corner,
What are you
Osman.
doing, Jimmy?
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Osman's got 7 now in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That's his 3rd foul so far. On a situation in the fence, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That's good from Chapman. Well, we've got great dunkers now. You played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of
Including
me.
yourself,
and do it.
including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top, MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The kick outside to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Chapman. From outside the arc. Thompson with the rebound. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 14-point game. Dishes it to Sexton. Here's Osman. He's got 10. Passes it to Clarkson. No good on the 3. The Knicks lead by 14. Butler passes to Chapman. Finished off the break. Chapman's got 4 points in the quarter.
And nicely done. Running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Here's Osman. 14 points from him the last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Well, I think he was especially impressive on the glass. The defense had no idea what to do with it.
Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take, and he lives mostly inside the paint. And still a strong offensive rebounder, but his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
Chapman the pass to Robinson. And stolen by Love.
So he pulls Porzingis in the corner, man. Why did I do that?
Here's Osman. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. It's stolen. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, and Butler is a menace to the defense partner. I don't think that was a Petty or a Manny. That was a facial.
Some dishes to Sexton. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And there's the pass to Butler. Pulls up on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Cantor.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Chapman. Robinson's checked in for Cleveland. free throws, good from Chapman. The Cavaliers trail by 17. To the paint, stolen by Robinson. And again, New York running the court in transition. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That's good from Chapman.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
No free throws, good from Chapman. 1:22 left in the first half. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. To the paint, it's intercepted. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Porzingis. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And we're going to see a rotation now defensively of guys going at Porzingis because nobody can stop him. You're going to go small, you're going to go big. Either way, he's winning the battle.
Butler against Clarkson. The three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Chapman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Butler. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Robinson. He kicks to Sexton. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good. Love.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
Here's Chapman. He's got 21.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
That's good from Chapman. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Chapman. 15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Love right side. Plays it up and paints it in. Love's got 15.
That's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adept at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Knicks out front, up 19. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Tristan, are you getting the energy you need to get defensive stops?
Well, one thing, we're definitely not doing that right now, so we got to get stops. You know, it's unacceptable where we're playing right now. We're not helping each other, but second half, we got to make up for that.
That's why there are 2 halves. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
We've got Zizic. Robinson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Sexton. And it's Osman in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Chapman's shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Butler with the steal. And here comes the break for the finish. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Sexton kicks to Love. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about it is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Kicks to Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And it's Butler with the jam.
And it's all about positioning for Butler. Once he's deep inside the paint, there's no question he's going to finish that one.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
Jimmy with the left hand floater off the
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Sexton. Cranking it by the D. Fights to the rim for the lead. Sexton's got 13 points.
Beautiful move there by Sexton. Read the defender, and it has the body control to adjust.
Chapman the pass to Porzingis. Tries again. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. We're getting full contributions from him right now.
That goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Why is he reaching all the way out there like that?
13 points in the game.
They're doing work.
He's hurt by that nut-ass reach.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Cleveland making a change here. Farrell's checked in. Here's Chapman. 23 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Left side, Butler.
Why would you go here, Jimmy? Why would you do
Score
that?
the bucket. He's
You
made
made
5
that,
so
so it's
far.
like, why would you
Shooting
do
a
that?
very clean 5 of 7.
So open over
How
on
many
that side of the
times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout called Cleveland.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. 3rd is Jimmy Butler.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Chapman, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Butler. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's averaging 15 points a game, just over 3 steals and 3 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy, all elements right now working together, and the game is coming so easy right now.
Chapman the pass to Turner. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We love the sneakers these players wear. Now so many different styles. lot of different signature shoes out there.
I'm not really a sneakerhead myself, Kevin. I didn't really fall down that rabbit hole, but I know some guys in the league, and we've seen photos of their closets at home filled with
hundreds.
Not hundreds. I've seen guys pushing thousands of pairs of shoes. Now that is dedication.
Worth a lot of money.
No doubt about it. And some of the guys, Kevin, don those specialty sneakers in big-time games. And the one guy that comes to mind for me is P.J. Tucker. Lots of play from P.J. Tucker about some of the things that he strapped on last year during the finals.
Here's Farrell, defended by Butler. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Knicks. Frank Ntilikina comes in for Butler. Robinson kicks to Zizic. Here's Farrell. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. One shot coming out on fire.
And Yogi Ferrell, the undrafted Indiana product, went undrafted after staying all 4 years in Bloomington, but he has shown, Greg, to be a very strong player.
Yeah, and Ferrell is the perfect example of why you give a 4-year player a chance. Knows how to make the most of his time on the floor. I think he could start for a team, maybe be the 6th man, lead the second unit, play off the guard. He is just such a versatile player.
Shot clock at 2. No good from Beasley. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Sexton kicks to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Sexton. But he stays with it. Farrell for 3. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. A 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Knicks making a switch here. Harkless is checked in. Here's Sexton. Got a hand on it. One-on-one here. Outside Porzingis. Harkless, the pass to Ntilikina. Inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis showing you what he can do if he gets that close. The big man up big time.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Sexton kicks to Love. To the middle. Here's Farrell. That ball finishes by Love. Love's got 4 assists now tonight.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
They double him with Love. Beasley finds Porzingis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Porzingis has got 23.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Outside, Robinson. Passes it to Farrell. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Robinson. Here's Sexton. And Harkless pulls it down.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
Here's Chapman. He's got 23. Down low. Sexton with it. This one for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
From down in the low post, it goes. Porzingis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I think the talk about Porzingis being soft on the inside might be a little misguided. Playing pretty hard right now.
Back to Farrell. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. 19 points for Colin Sexton.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Colin Sexton. That one is off. Another good look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Zizic. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Yogi Ferrell. And George Hills subbed in for Sexton. Ennis Cantor's checked in for New York. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. It's back to Hill. A floater. Kicks it out to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 18 points for Kevin Love.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that can lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Shot in the pass to Hawkins. And yes, it's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Shot by Chapman. Here's Hill, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Hill's got his second basket of the night. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Chapman, guarded by Robinson. Chapman, the pass to Cannon. It's stolen by Hill. There's the pass to Osman. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Robinson. New York calls timeout. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To see these guys have been hot is an understatement. Well, you look at the captain, second in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, Porzingis, another guy who can get a lot of points, top 5.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machine.
Here's Chapman, 24 points for him. They double him with Love. Harkless on the wing. Pass to Chapman. Pocket 4 to the inside. Pass to Dawson. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Dotson's got 5.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Bombed up there for Love. And the top by Love.
That's great connection between teammates as Kevin Love makes himself available as a big target.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Chapman. The shot that time, not on target. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
And there it is for him. 13 points in the game.
You want your point guard to understand when to distribute. George Hill with a great job there.
Here's Cancer. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Hill has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Hill. Second chance shot. Chapman, that's good. Chapman's got 26.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Love, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes it to Chapman. Over in the corner, Harkless.
Oh, man.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
George Hill is a gear-shifting, versatile guard and has some size and a good perimeter defender with that length.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Just another thing Cantor does well on the offensive end, the drive and dunk.
And so it's New York ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And New York, looking who they got. Robinson is out there with Noah. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Kirkland in at the point. And the pass to Knox. Kirkland, he's guarded by Hill. Pass to Noah. Three-pointer, Butler, good, and a nice assist from Noah.
Good, Jimmy.
15 points for Butler.
Yeah, unselfish play by Noah, zipping the quick pass over.
The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Cleveland moving it around. To the middle. Line, covered by Noah, stolen by Noah, and now the Knicks on the break. Here's Knox, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Sam Decker. Commissioner Adam Silver has balanced his comments between wanting parity, Brent, and recognizing there are always going to be super chiefs. Is there a middle ground there?
Is there a middle ground?
I don't know.
I don't think so. You would like to have some of the teams just be more competitive than they are, but some of the creative, circuitous routes that teams have taken to put themselves into position to get better, younger talent has decimated.
What do you call this?
I don't have a term for it.
Okay.
I don't like the one that's used, so
Yeah.
I don't have a term for it. Let's just call it setting yourself up for the future, Kevin.
Looking ahead.
Yes, exactly. So I just don't think you'll ever get it. You do hope that some of the starving franchises do have some success for the fans who have they've had to bear a lot. So you root for them.
It's stolen by Hill. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
I'd like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Hill. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Hill leading the charge.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
He kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Zizic. Now Clarkson. There's a lot of talk too, Brent, about the age requirement for entering the draft, and Commissioner Silver has said it's a clear change that's probably on the way. What do you think the league should do?
Can you and I talk about a guy that you know quite well, who in 1995 came out as the fifth pick in the NBA draft? Kevin Garnett came into the league and handled himself extremely well. Now, for every one of those stories, we know there were other ones where guys did not make much of their NBA careers.
But then here comes the G League.
The G League, to me, is the huge key.
That's the equalizer.
A lot of these guys have a ripcord now for some of those things that transpired over the course of the last 30 years, where they can have a softer landing point to continue to develop, to continue to mature, and have an opportunity to make something of their NBA career.
Excellent explanation. Kicks it to Turner. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Hill finds Clarkson. Gets back to Hill. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He weasels his way to the inside there, and that little breathing room, that helped George Hill to score.
Chapman the pass to Turner. Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Hill. Back to Turner.
That corner was my son.
Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one. And the defense is too.
Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Hill. Pass to Butler. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a free-throw. Here is Robinson. Harkless kicks to Beasley. Here's Chapman. He's covered by Clarkson. Adam Silver has said there's probably more basketball being watched and played, Brent, in China than anywhere else in the world. Before you think we see our next Chinese superstar in this league?
That's going to be interesting when that does happen. Obviously, the type of mark that Yao Ming made in the NBA, it's going to be hard for anybody to match the kind of impact, not just in the game, but what he did globally for the NBA. It just won't happen again. But I'm looking forward to, heck, not just the next Chinese player, but a Japanese player, somebody from India where they love the NBA game, to start to find their way onto rosters in the league.
They're coming. I mean, there's going to be someone before long.
No doubt.
And that one drops.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the captain.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Clarkson, powered down with both hands.
And you got to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Now here's Butler. T right on him. Hooked away. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
You know what we need to do? We need to figure out what we're doing at night after this. You know? So I'm talking about, I want to get some food.
Hey, great effort out there, guys. AI, need you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Shaquille O'Neal to my right, Kenny the Jet Smith on my left, right here in the middle, I'm Ernie Johnson. And a chance now to head down to the locker room for our postgame interview.
This is Shaq. Another double-double for you tonight. Made it look easy, buddy. How are you able to control things on the offensive end with this level of consistency?
Well, a lot of what makes me look good is the system that we play in. You know, I don't really have to overthink possessions. I know my guys are going to be screen and cutting. Now, as long as we make the same reads, all I got to do is deliver the pass on time, and they take care of the rest. It's a really easy team to play on.
You keep playing like that, buddy, you're going to win many championships. Good luck to you, son.
That's the plan.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always our pleasure.